This is my Zeahlot Ultimate Iron Man, Sir Zeahlot. I'll be attempting to take on the Chambers of Xeric and the Fortis Colosseum, all while staying within Zeah. I'll have access to Great Kourend, the Kebos Lowlands, and the Kingdom of Varlamore. My knowledge of Zeah is not that great in comparison to the mainland, and I know next to nothing about Varlamore. I've also never played an Ultimate Iron Man before, so this should be interesting. This is Sir Zeahlot. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Sir Zeahlot. Last episode we knocked out Druidic Ritual, X Marks the Spot and Children of the Sun on the mainland. Those are the quests we needed to do to be able to do things on Zeah, and we got to Zeah and started knocking out some early level quests there as well. Let's get into it, I hope you enjoy. Now, the next thing that I want to do is the Ascent of Arceus quest. The problem I have here is that this requires level 12 Hunter, but there is a way to train Hunter on Zeah, and that is, if we look at the Gilmore surface map, at Land's End, just over here, there is a house, and in this house there is a crate, and if you search it, you can get a bird snare. So I'm going to go get a bird snare, and then we're basically going to catch Crimson Swifts to train our Hunter level up. One more thing to note as well is that that was an easy task in the diary to trade the shopkeeper, I believe. Now, the diary is a little bit awkward with the restrictions we've got in place. We can complete the whole of the easy diary, but we can't do any more than that because the medium diary requires a Fairy Tale Part 2, which obviously I can't do, and you can't do any of the other diaries without completing the medium one. So the easy diary is the only one that we'll be doing, but like I said earlier, there's no point in doing that until we have level 30 Slayer to spend that XP lamp on. So with that said, let's go and get this bird snare and start training some Hunter. That is another easy diary step as well to get the charter ship, not the charter ship, but take Veos from Port Pasquarius to Land's End. And it was free as well, so we're just going to come over here and we should see the bird snare in this crate just here, I believe. Let's give that a search. And there we have a bird snare. Beautiful. So we're going to have to drop some of these cakes and we'll go and start catching some birds. Now, we are going to have to run around the outside of this swampy area to get to the Crimson Swift birds. Now, I'm not entirely sure whether or not there are lizard men here that can just, like, kill me. So we're going to kind of scout it out as we go. I'm really hoping that it's safe to run all the way around here. But I guess we'll find out. Haven't seen anything so far apart from some swamp frogs, and it should just be down here to the south. I don't think there's anything. I've been saving my run in case there was something, but I think we're safe now. Okay, that's not too bad. So here we got some Crimson Swifts. We'll hunt these until I believe level 9. Then we can do some Copper Longtails if I can be bothered to move all the way over there, which I probably will because they'll probably give a lot more XP. So time to get hunting. There is level 2 Hunter, level 2 Prayer from Burying the Bones, level 3 Hunter, level 4 Hunter, level 5 Hunter, level 6 Hunter, level 7 Hunter. This bird snare has just failed 9 times in a row, so I'm glad it's finally working again. There is level 8 Hunter, and there is level 3 Prayer from Burying the Bird's Bones, and there is level 9 Hunter. We can now go and catch Copper Longtails, which are just near Land's End, so I'm going to move over to those and continue training Hunter. And here we are at the Copper Longtails, and we just need 3 more Hunter levels from these guys, so we'll be here until level 12 Hunter. There is level 10 Hunter, level 11 Hunter. There is level 12 Hunter. That is the Hunter level we need for the Ascent of Arceus. So we're done with Hunter for now, but there is one more thing that I kind of want to do before we go and do this quest, because this quest has a couple of enemies to kill, 5 tormented souls which are level 16 and 1 trap soul which is level 30. Now you can safe spot the trap soul, and then I think the 5 tormented souls, only one of them attacks you directly, the others are attacking NPCs and you just have to kill them. However, I am planning on doing Wintertodt fairly soon, and there has been a poll recently to basically remove the HP scaling on the Wintertodt damage and replace it with a warmth meter, but I don't think that has been added into the game yet. So, to keep my HP as low as possible and be able to kill these souls, my plan is going to be to go to the Arceus library and basically do the little mini game there for the books and spend those on magic XP. My goal is to get level 13 magic so I can cast Fire Strike, and that should hopefully give me a better chance of being able to kill these souls. I will need to go and buy some runes as well to cast that, and I will get some HP XP while I'm doing the quest. But I think this is the best way to keep my HP as low as possible for Wintertodt whilst also being able to complete this quest. So we're going to go to the library now and see how we get on. We've handed in our first book, and that is an easy task in the diary, so that's very nice. And we have our first book of Arcane Knowledge. Now, I did some rough calculations. It might not be completely accurate, but I think we should need about 14 to 17 of these to get 13 magic from where we are now. So let's hand this one in first. Magic XP. There we go. Level 5 magic. Let's carry on. There is level 6 magic, level 7 magic, level 8 magic, level 9 magic, level 10 magic coming in. There is level 11 magic, level 12 magic. One more level to go, and that is level 13 magic. Fire Strike has now been unlocked. That's great, and we are level 9 combat now. So the plan is to go and basically get the supplies we need to cast Fire Strike. So I'll get some Mind Runes, some Air Runes, and a Fire Staff, and then we will go and try and do the Ascent of Arceus quest. So let me go get those supplies, and I'll see you when we start the quest. Okay, so I have bought a Fire Staff, 1.5k, and then I have bought 300 casts of Fire Strike. I probably won't need this many, but there's nothing worse than doing a quest and then running out of runes while you haven't killed the boss yet. So just to be safe, I bought 300 casts. We can always use them up to get magic XP after the quest, and it will probably be our best way to kill any small level creatures that we need to for other quests in the future as well. So we bought that. We're down to 2.7k cash. And I think it's time to go and attempt the Ascent of Arceus. Now, I don't know whether I'm just going to get mauled to death by these spirits, but I guess we'll find out. We just got a strange plant random event, which I will gladly take because run energy is very precious and drains very quickly at the moment. Okay, so this is the bit where we need to fight the 5 tormented souls. Now, if I am correct, only one of them should actually attack us and the others should be preoccupied. So let's see how bad this goes. We might end up dying. Oh god, is there a safe spot? I don't know if there is a safe spot. Fire Strike seems to be doing work though, to be fair. We do have our cakes. Okay, that's that one down that was attacking us. Hopefully they won't attack us back if we... Oh, they will attack us back. Okay, I did not realize that. I thought they would stay aggroed on the mages. Oh god, okay. It's going to be a little bit more of a struggle than I thought. Okay, I may have definitely massively, hugely overestimated the number of runes that I was going to need, but it's okay. It should be the last one of these tormented souls. There we go. Okay, nice. Okay, here it is. We need to run around and safe spot it over the bush. There we go. So it's got 30 HP, I think, so it shouldn't take too long with this Fire Strike. There we go. And that should be his soul freed. Take the bones for the free prayer XP. And now we can basically go and finish up this quest now. And this should be the end of the quest here. Let's finish this up and hand it in. There we go. The Ascent of Arceus completed. 2000 GP, 1.5k Hunter XP, and a little bit of runecrafting XP as well. That should mean that we get level 60 in Hunter and level 5 runecrafting. It also means that we can put this memoir in our book to unlock another teleport, which is nice. There we go. Now, the next goal I'm thinking of heading towards is actually probably something that's going to surprise people. It is the Ribbiting Tale of a Lilypad Labour Dispute. Now, this quest requires level 15 woodcutting, so I'm going to have to go and do that. But it does give 2k woodcutting XP, and my next goals after this are basically going to be train woodcutting and firemaking to unlock Wintertodt. So I just thought it's a little bit of woodcutting XP. It's another quest knocked out. It does actually unlock access to a hardwood farming patch, which I obviously can't use now, but for the future maybe it might be useful. So I think what I'm going to go and do is find myself an axe and start training woodcutting to level 15. Now I'm actually going to get a charter ship over to Varlamore because that is where the quest is going to be. It's also where I can pick up an axe, and it is also where there are trees. So I'm going to pay 1,000 coins. And we're going to head over to Varlamore. And we're actually going to come into this general store here. And we are going to pick up a knife for ourselves for 7 coins. Because I think what I'm going to do is do a little bit of fletching while I'm training woodcutting. I'm going to mostly do the fire making, obviously, to get 50 for Wintertodt. But I think fletching will be useful because if I want to fletch at Wintertodt, it means that I can. And then it also means that when I get logs as a reward from Wintertodt, I don't just have to drop them all. I can actually fletch them into arrow shafts to make arrows. So it just sort of makes use of everything that I'm going to get. Make sure that nothing goes to waste. So we've got a knife for ourselves now. Now we need to head down to the Sunset Coast, pick ourselves up an axe, and then get chopping some of these trees down here, I think. So here we can pick up a bronze axe for 20 coins. Let's do that now. Brilliant. And there is also a helmet shop over here. I just wanted to see what they have in stock in case there's anything useful for us at some point. Oh, okay. So they sell medium and full helms from bronze all the way up to Addy. That could be useful in the future if we want to get some of those quickly. So I'm now going to go and start training some woodcutting. We need to get to level 15 for the Riveting Tail quest. So we'll do that. And then we'll go and try and do the quest. So it's a little bit of a weird way of training, but I found this little collection of trees here, and instead of dropping all my cakes, I'm just chopping them one by one and lighting them, which is probably not the most efficient way to do this, but I can't be bothered to juggle the cakes, and they're probably useful if this jaguar gets a bit close, but I'm just doing a little circle here, going through the trees, cutting them, burning them, and yeah, this is just sort of the method I'm using right now. Ooh, we just got our first ever nest, a clue nest. It's a beginner clue. Let's see what we get inside. Oh, that's in Varrock. Okay, never mind, we're dropping that. And there is level 15 fire making. Now, because I can burn oak logs, but I can't cut oak logs yet, I'm going to switch to fletching the rest of these logs until I get level 15 wood cutting. So let's continue with that. Ooh, we just got an Evil Bob random event. This is good because I believe we can get some fishing XP from this. So let's go and do this. Oh, it is not the one I thought it was. I'm not sure what I get from this one, but okay. We got a lamp. Okay, I didn't know you could get a lamp from that. Well, that is going straight on Slayer then. That's lovely. 100 Slayer XP. Boom, level 11 Slayer. Let's go. We're slowly getting there on the journey to 30. And there is level 15 wood cutting. We can now cut down oak trees, and that now means we can do the quest as well. Just finish up this log here. We've got a grand total of 3 fletching. It's very slow with arrow shafts, but there is a secret to the madness. You might have noticed that I held on to all of these feathers that I got from hunting those birds, and most people would be like, why? These are useless. Now, you cannot use these for fly fishing, but you can use them to make headless arrows. So I thought I'd save them, turn them all into headless arrows, and that means we can free up some inventory slots, and it means we're going to have a bunch of headless arrows, which we are going to need in the future to be able to make a bunch of iron arrows so we can train our range level. There we go. And those were nice as well because they were 3 times the amount of XP as I was getting just for cutting the shafts. We're now up to level 6 fletching already from that. That didn't take very long at all. So it is now time to go and do the Riveting Tail of a lily pad quest. So let's go and do that. Well, that was certainly an interesting quest, but very easy, very quick. And we are done, and we have unlocked the hardwood farming patch for when we want to use that, and 2k woodcutting XP, which will take us from level 15 all the way up to level 19, which is very nice. So I think I am going to just train my woodcutting and fire making up to unlock Wintertodt next. We'll see, but I think this is probably a good time to wrap up this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Leave a comment if you did, leave a like if you did, hit subscribe if you really, really did, and I'll see you in the next episode where we are doing more Zeah things on Zeah. Bye.